Hey guys, so I am back again with a get ready with me makeup tutorial again. Last time I did this kind of a video, it got a lot of hype. I felt like everybody was asking me questions, so I figured it's a good way to interact with the people that follow me and, you know, give some tips. So, I just got out of the shower. My hair is already up and ready, so I was gonna do my makeup anyway today, but I'm like, why not film it, you know? So, I'll just talk you guys through what I'm doing, because that's what I always do. So, and I use a lot of drugstore products, so just a heads up, it's like super affordable. So this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus face primer. I couldn't get that out. Face primer, so I always put that on before I do my foundation. And what that does is it makes your foundation have a really nice surface to stick to. And the cool thing about this one is not silicone, which I do use some silicone ones, but this one's nice because I feel like it does get tacky after a little bit. So your foundation like sticks super nice to it. So, okay, so there's that. And then so I've gone back and forth with higher end makeup, foundation, and then I go back to drugstore just because I just like to mix it up. But right now I'm super into the Maybelline Fit Me, which I've used for like years. I think since I was a freshman in high school I was using this. So this is just the matte and poreless one. So it's just going to give you a nice matte finish. So what I do is I just put my finger over this and just shake it. And I just dot it on my face. So I like to be really full coverage, because if you can see, I have like red marks right here. And I don't know what they are. I've had them since probably high school. I just started noticing them like later in high school. And they don't hurt or anything, but they're there, so I like to cover them. And then I just dot that all around. And I really concentrate it like on my cheeks so then I can build that coverage up over my red spots, because I really don't like those to show. And this is not the most full coverage foundation ever. Like, I've used the Milani, the foundation and concealer or something like that. I've used that, and that one covers it up like immediately, but this one you kind of have to work with to really cover any pigmentations that you don't want. So I'm just using a Morphe M439, and I really love this brush because it's really dense. And I used to use, where's it at? The Morphe Y6. It's like a flat top, like this. This one's more rounded. This one's way more dense, so I feel like it just blends out a lot nicer. So I just pull it down first. Don't forget to blend it on your neck, because if you don't do that, you're gonna if your foundation's not like the exact shade, which this one's just a little bit darker because my body's a little bit darker than my face. But yeah, if it's not your actual face color, then that's gonna be obvious. So like I said, just stippling it around like this. And I go back and forth with using a beauty blender and a brush. I was using a Real Techniques stippling brush for a long time, but I just started noticing that I always had streak marks from it. But this one, like, I'm looking up close right now and I really don't see any streaks, so it's really awesome. So just trying to buff it out. Looks pretty good to me. So sometimes I go back and forth with doing my eye makeup first or my foundation first, but I always feel like I always just go back to doing my foundation first. So, okay. So now that that's done, I'm going to go in with, this was really, really, really super full coverage. It's the Tarte Shape Tape. So I always like scoop some off because I don't need that much. So I just like to put it here, and on top. Like, I really don't need a lot, and then just a little bit right here. Hey, and anybody that's watching this, if you have any questions at all, just comment them, because I can see as I do it, and I can answer the questions. Or if you have any, like, comments that you want to say, I don't really know. Just anything. So, just blending this out. And if anybody watching that has never came to me for any services before, I have all sorts of openings this week for facials, waxing, you know, makeup if you have any events that you're doing, you need to look super pretty for, super glam. So you can come see me. Like I said, I have like crazy amount of openings. It's ridiculous. So definitely come see me. And all my prices are on this, like the page, the beauty spot page. It's all on that. So if you have any questions, and then if you ever want to book with me, you can just message me. That's the easiest way, is just to message me on this page. Okay, so I just concealed. I like to like use it as my highlight at the same time. So it just brings those places up a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with the Airspun powder, which I recommend this to like everybody if you like loose powder. It's really worked out nicely for me. It just spilled everywhere. So I just get it in the shade Translucent. And then I'm going to take a Morphe E41. It's huge. Look at that. And it's super soft. I'm just going to press it in. I'm going to leave this part blank because I'm going to add a liquid highlight right there. Which I don't think I've ever done that on my page. Like, I don't think that you guys have ever seen me do that. It's really cool. So I'm just setting this. And see, I was talking about my red patches, how you can kind of see it right there, but it wasn't as noticeable as it was in the beginning. Okay. So we're just setting this. I like to go over my eyes with it because whenever I go to do eyeshadow, like, it just gives it a really nice smooth surface to go onto. So if anybody has any like eye looks that you're wanting to see before I get to my eyes, definitely comment them so then I can, because right now I'm just going to do whatever comes to mind because I don't really have a plan. That's what I always do. But if you have any like eye looks you want to see, just comment them. You know, take it into consideration. So, okay, after I set the majority of my face, leaving this part basically not set, I'm going to go in with my Cover FX, what is it, the Custom Enhancer Drops. These are so cool. This is in the shade Celestial. Is that how you say that? Celestial? So it looks like this. Okay, this is like super potent. I don't even like fill my dropper up at all. I empty it actually, then I just dot it on my skin like that. And I always do one side at a time because it's so, like, if it dries, you're going to have that little mark right wherever you dotted it. So I'm just gonna move it around slightly. And look at how reflective that is. Like, and of course I do a powder highlight on top once I'm all done, but this just gives a really nice glow. So I am just moving that around. And like I said, like, if you don't move fast enough with this product, it will like leave the shape mark. Because I've done that before, where I've done like the dots on each side. And I look around for a brush that I want to use, and like by the time I blend it out, you can see where it's already like sat for a little bit. Okay, so I like how that's blended out. So you see like how crazy that is? Like, it just gives like a really nice glow. So that side's done. I'm gonna go on with this side. Like I said, I empty out my dropper, and I just do like, that's kind of a lot actually. So blend quickly. So I like to go right here. And then the remaining, like, I just put on my nose, so you'll see. Yeah, I think these were like, I don't want to think that, are these 50 bucks? Does anybody know that? I feel like that was like $50. I can't remember. But these are, like, I don't like, it's not my go-to. I just think, like, if I think about it, I use it kind of a thing. So just putting the little remaining on my nose. You can see it's just barely. Just keep blending that out. Like that. Okay. So it may look a little intense to some people. You're like, oh my god. But just wait. So I'm going to go ahead and go back in with my E41 and my powder. And I'm just going to set this underneath my eyes. Just like this. Just like a little bit. Okay. So now I'm going to contour. Okay, so if anybody watches Jaclyn Hill on YouTube, I love her so much. But I bought her must-haves brushes. It comes in a case like this. It was like 141, or what was it? Like 150 bucks, I think. I don't know, but you get a lot of brushes. I can't remember how many. But you get a ton, so, and it's a lot of variety. So one of the brushes that came with it, she recommended it for contour, and that's all I've been using lately, and I love it. So it's the M437. It looks like this. You can see. Just like that. So I'm going to take the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. That's what I really always use. I used to use the Hoola bronzer 2 summers ago, but once I got this, like, this has just gotten me through. So I'm just going to go in with this cool shade right here, tap it off, and then just follow my natural cheekbones. So all this is doing is just making it a little bit more defined. And so I'll let you see, like, one side contoured, one side not, so then you can see the difference. Okay, just going with a little bit more. I'm going into public today, so I want to look decent. Okay, so then I don't have a giant forehead, but I still like to contour up here. So if anybody doesn't know, contouring is like what can like add a slimming effect to your face. So yeah, then I just go right here, just a little bit, to just chisel out my jawline. So I know my lighting's not like it's not bomb in here, but like this is not contoured and this is contoured, so it just gives you like definition. So moving on to the side. Okay. Do you guys start school next week? I guess I don't know who I'm talking to, like what crowd I'm talking to, but like, does high school and everybody start next week or tomorrow, I guess? I haven't really kept up with that. I don't really know. Jeez. Okay. Going up here. Okay. So I'm happy with that. So I'm going to go in with this brush. It's the R10, so it's from the Rose Gold collection. Dipping it into this light shade. I'm just going to chisel out this contour on the bottom. Like that. And then I'll wipe this away after a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to contour my nose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the E17, dip it into one of my contour shades, and I'm just going to very gently go like on the sides of my nose. This is just going to make it look a little bit more sleek. Just like that. And then with this brush, so it's the E47, it's like a little block like that. It's actually really cute. I'm going to dip it into this little light shade. And then on the outside of my contour, I'm just going to stamp this on the side. And that's just going to make it a little bit more defined. And then obviously I'll brush that away after it's sat for a little bit. But that's just what I like to do. So now what? We're going to do blush. This is the Becca and Jaclyn Hill blush and highlight palette. I've had this since last summer and I love it so much. So I'm just going to go in with the M530. Ooh, looks like this. I'm going to go in with this middle shade right here. I love that shade. It's so pretty. So I'm just going to blend this into your contour, or into my contour, just a little bit. And I do go over that liquid highlight that I put down. That's just because, I mean, like, yeah, obviously I told you, like, it's super... Hi, Haley. It's because like I said, it was super, like, pigmented. And I'm just toning it down before I amp it right back up with some powder highlight. So I'm just going to take the M510. Looks like this from Morphe. It's a perfect highlighting brush. So I'm going to go on to Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill. My fave. Wait. Just kidding, this one's Champagne Pop. Okay, so we're gonna go right here. Just over where I already did my liquid highlight. Ooh, that's blinding. Oh my gosh, that's crazy actually. I don't know if you can even tell, because I always know that Facebook quality like isn't bomb unless I have like a super awesome camera, which this is just my phone, so I don't know how it looks. Wow. Okay, that's cool. So I'm gonna go on the bridge of my nose too, right here. Just like that. And on my Cupid's bow. I'm going to look super glowy today. And I'm just going to brush this kind of underneath my brow bone. Just slightly. Okay, so I'm almost to my eyes. So if you're watching, drop a comment of a look that you're kind of thinking. Should I go neutral? Should I go more dramatic? Should I go minimal? Like, I want to know what you guys want to see, so. I'm just going to brush off my loose powder, so if nobody comments by then, I'll just do my own thing, but I want to know what you guys want, so I'm just brushing off some of that. I'll do my brows so you guys have a little bit more time to comment if you're not sure. So, I just like to use the NYX Tame and Frame. It's a brow pomade. This is my first pomade I've ever tried for my brows because I usually just use a pencil, but I love this stuff a lot. So I just load it up on each side of the brush, and I'll get a little bit closer. So I have pretty decent brows, like I have nice shape and they're pretty full, but I just like to make them look a little bit more defined. So I just raise my eyes up like this, and I just create a little line right here underneath. And then I go on top right here and just follow it to my arch on top. Just like that. And then just go ahead and brush that down to make your little point. So far you have your bottom line, your top line, and you bring it all around. So I just like to use whatever I have left on my brush and just brush it on down. And then the remaining, I just take my brush sideways like this and just kind of do one of those so it kind of sort of blends like that. Okay, on to the next. So they're super easy. I mean, once you get the hang of it, it's just like super easy. So I'm going right here, around your arch, like that. Whoa. And then underneath. I did this one backwards, but it's okay. And then connect it on top, and then turn your brush sideways, and whatever you have left, just kind of work it out right there. Okay, so since I haven't gotten any comments about what eye look you want to see, I'm just going to pull some palettes and find some colors that look fun. Okay, so brows are on, face is on, time for eyes. So let me close this. So, every day since I've gotten the Jaclyn Nail palette, I've used it, but I kind of want to switch it up and do a little throwback video. I might use my Modern Renaissance palette, which I've used a lot since it came out. So, yeah, if you haven't seen this palette before, it just has like a lot of warm colors, reds, oranges. It's super cool. So, I guess I'm going to use it. So, I'm going to go in with a M513, so it's just like a little blending brush. And I'm going to take a little transition shade. I'm going to go in with Golden Ochre. It's this one right here. Okay. So dip it in. This is like super pigmented. So anybody seen the Subculture palette by Anastasia? It's super the fallout is crazy, but this one is bad too. Like, I feel like, because I've had this since it came out, like the week it launched, I've had this. So I think it's been over a year, pretty close to that. And I've always noticed that the fallout has been really crazy, but I guess everybody just went for the Subculture palette. Okay. So the reason why you add a transition shade is because if you add darker colors, like after this, you just want them to kind of have, well, I like them to have like a ombre effect, if that makes sense. So it's not just like a big dark color. You kind of just work your way there. Okay, so we're gonna go super like minimal today. So here's my transition shade, and then I'm gonna go in with Warm Taupe. Oh my god, I forgot about this color. Warm Taupe looks like this. Okay, so here's my transition. Here's my next shade. With the same brush, I'm just gonna dip in and put that on the outer. I'm not gonna raise it as high as the transition shade, but I'm just gonna bring it in with like windshield wiper movements. Just like that. Cool. Going back in. My palette's gross on the outside. It's like a velvet kind of felt material on the outside of this palette, so if you're like traveling and you're messy like I am, it's gonna get dirty. Okay, so little tip, if you hold your brush from the outside, like the total end of it, it gives you like a more gentle hand, but if you hold it like this, it's gonna be more heavy, so just keep that in mind whenever you're doing your makeup. Okay, so I kind of like this right now. I'm kind of happy with it. Like I said, going really minimal today. So I'm just going to take a flat brush, and I'm going to go into Primavera, I think that's what it's called. So it's a really pretty metallic-y, shimmery color. Flip this back up. So I'm just going to go in, dab it in there. Dab it. Did I really just do that? Oh my god. And I'm just going to put this on my lid. Get some more. Normally I spray setting spray on this on my brush before I dip into any shiny colors because it just totally helps the consistency and makes it more foiled and whatnot, but not today. I don't know where mine's at. So just keep moving this around all over my lid. Yeah. Wow, I haven't gone this minimal on makeup in a long time, I feel like. Because normally I go really dark. I just like the drama. I like the contrast. Okay, so after you put your little shimmer down, I always like to just buff out the edges unless I'm going for a super like cut look, which I'm not. So I'm going to go in with some liner. I'm still going to do some wing liner because that's like my thing. So get kind of close so you can see. I'm just going to do my straight across first, like I always do. Can you guys see that? And right here. Just like that. And I'll do it on the other one too. Okay. So once I do that, super easy, just straight across, I like to do my wings. So I just start from the corner, then I flick out. Like that. And I connect. Like that. Yeah. So that's how I do my wings. There's like a million different ways to do wings, but so that's my first one. Then let's go to the second. Okay. And then connect them. There. Okay. So now that my wings are on, it might look a little funny because I have my natural lashes with no mascara. Oh, if you guys could see this in person right now, it's actually really pretty. It's really like dewy and natural. Wow, I'm really not used to that. So, okay, I'm going to take the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, which I just got not even a month ago, and I feel like it's already running low. I don't know what that means, but... So, I just like to... Okay, tip. So, I always like tip my head back and do this, because if I'm like straight up, I will like get this on my eye. It never fails. So, I just like to tip my head back and just wiggle it back and forth. Blink a couple times. And so I've noticed lately that I have not been paying enough attention to my lashes whenever I do mascara. Like, I feel like I'm really lazy with it, and I'm just, like, I'm not satisfied in the end. So I've been spending a lot more time on my lashes lately with, like, layering it up and making them, like, the thickness that I like. Because I don't have, like, crazy, super insane long lashes like my brother does. Like, I'm so jealous. But mine aren't really short either, so I can build them up. It just takes me a couple layers, and... Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, stay. Jesus. So, resume. on to the next. So like I said, it just takes me a couple layers to build it up how I like. And also I have been alternating mascaras. So the L'Oreal Carbon Black or is it the Telescopic? What is it? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? It's really good. The L'Oreal, oh, Voluminous. That's what I'm thinking of. So Voluminous is what I like to pair this with. Okay. Ooh, oh, so I just remembered this. So I ordered these new lashes off Flutter Lashes, or Flutter Lashes. I don't know what it's called. But they're called Intoxicated. And I'm really excited they get here tomorrow. So comment down below if you guys like these videos, if you want me to keep doing these, like if I get new products in, because I will totally do that. I have the time this week. Like I feel like I have nothing going on this week, so I can actually do that. Okay, so my lashes are done. They're okay. I'm just gonna tip my head down and then do my bottom row like this. Okay, next side. Does anybody have any colors they want to see for lips today? Because I'm kind of thinking something vibrant, but I don't know. Vibrant or nude? Someone tell me down there. What should I do? Vibrant or nude? Because my makeup's pretty like nude today, so I'm wondering if I do a vibrant lip, like if that'd be cute. Okay. So I am going to go back over my lashes with the, is it Tarte? Yeah, it is. Tarte the Lights Camera Lashes. This is the trial version. I bought the full version last summer, but I got this, so I'm using it again. So this, I can't really tell you what it does. Maybe I think it just makes them thicker. Obviously, I'm putting on more coats. Okay, so we got one person that votes nude lip. So the options were nude lip or vibrant lip. So, or darker, yeah. Whatever you guys think, because I have all sorts of colors. I'm just thinking. So I have to go shoot family sessions today. So I like to kind of keep my makeup not neutral for that, because I definitely do whatever I want in a way. But like, I don't think I'd go out with like a blue lip going to meet this family to go take photos, you know, because I don't want to make them feel weird. So, just thickening this up. Okay. See? I know that Facebook's quality isn't very nice, like, with showing, like, quality, you know? Okay. Oh, I like this look. I haven't really done this ever. Okay, so I have just a little bit of fallout from the eyeshadow, so I'm just whisking that away. Okay, I'm about to start reaching for some lip colors, so vibrant or nude. Let me see. I'll start holding them up. What else is good? I have a red lip. My purse is way back over there. Oh, or I have this nude. Okay, there's 3 of you watching. Someone help me. I have a red, an orange, a pink, or a nude. And I'm wearing a white shirt today. I just got it yesterday. So here's my options. My makeup is really natural today. There, can you see that better? Is that better to anybody? You can see what I did. This is what it looks like. Okay. I'm kind of leaning to like these 3 just because I don't have any color on my actual face, I feel like. So, no, my phone keeps, okay, so my phone's on a charge right now, so it's balancing. Told you. Jeez, this is so embarrassing. Okay, so I think I'm going to do red because that's what you guys want to see. This is a Jeffree Star. I really like his lipsticks. I have Celebrity Skin coming in. That's one of his nudes. See, this is Mannequin. And it's almost the same color as my face, so I feel like it looks like I'm just wearing foundation sometimes. So I like to pair that with... What? I just lost my train of thought. Okay, so Celebrity Skin is a nude, but it's like a darker nude. Does that make sense? Oh my god. So, this is Red Rum by Jeffree Star, so we're gonna go in with it. It never fails that I accidentally overline with this color every time. Okay, so there is the bottom lip. Ooh, I'm feeling this color. I like it. Alright, so for the top lip. I always like to make my Cupid's bow first, so I go like this. Like that, and then I fill it in. Like that, and then I have this side left. Well, okay. So let me show you what it looks like up close. So this is it. Red lips. Dang, it kind of looks like I have falsies on right now. See, I bought these. You guys want to know a funny story? I bought these. These are from Ardell. They're, oh gosh, I don't know what number they are, but they're super big, and I wanted to wear them for my birthday last week. And I wore them one night, and my mom texted me because I was on Snapchat, just making videos. And my mom texted me. She's like, hey, your makeup looks really, really nice today. And she never, told me that before. She said, awesome, Mom. Don't think that she's a bad mom because she never, said that. But it just meant a lot to me because I did spend a lot of time on my makeup that morning. And I just started bawling my eyes out. So if you ever wear falsies and you start crying like I always do, emotional, they just get crispy. So make sure you have backup pairs because that's what happens. So, ooh, okay, last little part of my little makeup spiel. I want to take a Becca highlighter. I'm really excited about this right now. Okay, the M510, and I'm gonna make my collarbones all defined, and I'm going to highlight my collarbones. Oh, thank you, Melissa. I always feel like I have to have makeup on because I feel like I'm one of those girls that don't look the same without makeup that I do with makeup. If you put a side by side of me, I don't think I look the same. So I always I'm getting a little personal right now. I always feel like I have to go out with makeup, which sometimes I just say, screw it, I just don't, but I just like how I look with makeup. But thank you, that really means a lot to me. So I'm just making my body glowy right now. I like to do that if I'm wearing off the shoulder shirts or anything. And then what you could do really quick is take a little brush like this and go into your contour kit and go underneath of your collarbone like that. Like that. Then you can go on top too. Just right in here. And that just makes them look more prominent. You see that? Ooh, that's cool. Yeah. Well, I think I'm done with my makeup. There's the final look. What's going on with this? But yeah, so super natural, super glowy. I really like it, actually. I kind of want to rock this a little bit more often. So, okay. One last little spiel. If you are free this week, I have tons of openings for brow waxes, facials, makeup, body waxes. Come to me, please. I would love to make you feel how you want to feel, because facials make you feel so good. Super refreshing. I'm pretty sure kids go back to school this week, so moms, if you have nothing going on throughout the day, you want to come get pampered, come see me. I have my prices on my page that you're watching this on right now. Yeah, if you want to book anything, just message me. Like I said, tons of openings. I'd like to fill those, so definitely a good time to come see me. So yep, this is it. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you have any criticism, like constructive criticism that you'd like me to know, just drop it down in the comments. I'll make sure to look at them. Any video ideas for later, let me know, because I'd like to do some different kind of looks that you guys want to see. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.